No, we need to see the footage.
But we need to see the footage.
Yeah, we need to know what happened.
So that as much justice as is possible in this situation can be served. You know, Austin knows the cop that did the firing. And he's close friends with the sheriff, too. And, you know, he was like, you know, he's a good guy. And I was like, good guys can make really bad calls. I don't know. But it's really sad, and my heart just hurts for everybody connected to it.
They had a protest.
I saw that.
What was it? The sheriff's office, I guess, right?
Lone Oak Sheriff Office.
And as far as I know, there wasn't any riots or looting or anything.
No,
so.
I think there were maybe like several dozen people there. It wasn't very big. But yeah, and I do know that the sheriff has come out and said if the footage exists, he thinks it should be released.
That's what he said. That was the cryptic part where he said, if footage exists. The motherfucker...
He also said, you know, if the officer did do something wrong, he will...
Yeah.
Staley, everything he said...
And he's taking his hands off of it. Like, we don't want it. We took it straight to...
We don't know
Arkansas
anything.
State Police.
Everything is
and that was the proper thing to do. You know. Not to investigate it themselves. And
Staley strikes me as a very no bullshit kind of guy.
He is. He tries real hard, I think, to do the right thing. You know, he's not perfect, but
nobody is.
No, but I think he tries to
play it down the middle.
Yeah, I really think so. I mean, I think he tries to be, because God, you know, some of those groups, people are tagging him day in and out, and I'm like, really? Is this sheriff worthy? You know what I'm saying? Like, is this really something we need to fucking bother the damn sheriff with? Don't you have a mama somewhere or somebody else you can tattle to?
He's already said multiple times, they don't know. Everything has gone to Arkansas State Police.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure.
And the deputy has been, if I'm not mistaken, put on administrative leave.
They're bitching about that too. Well, why is he on
what the fuck do they want him to do?
Why is he on paid vacation?
Well, they don't have proof of anything yet, so that's why, dumbass.
You know, I bet he's not having the time of his life.
No, I wouldn't expect that.
You know, unless he's just a colossal piece of shit. His world is real dark right now. You know, I wouldn't want to be in his shoes.
You know, all of these fucking people, and this goes for any police-involved shooting. And it does not matter what color the cop is, and it does not matter what color the victim is. All the shit is the same, 99% of the time. We still live in a country where you are guilty until proven... No, when you're innocent until proven guilty. Yeah. Where you're innocent until proven guilty, which means you cannot be arrested unless there is a fucking substantial amount of proof.
Right. I mean, what do they want him to do? Hang him in a cage from a tree and just let him starve until they can get the footage out? I mean, they don't have him out interacting with the public. You know, like I said, I doubt he's having just a real grand old time.
Yeah, I bet he's not doing real great.
No, I'm sure. You know, I have a feeling he didn't go to work that day thinking, I'm going to kill me a 17-year-old. You know,
yeah, probably not.
I don't think that was on his agenda.
Like I said, though, we have to play it fair because all of these other stupid-ass shootings have almost always had the victim doing something where they shouldn't have that caused the police to react.
Well, I mean...
And this kid should have known. I don't care that he was 17. I'm sure he reads Facebook. I'm sure that he has seen the bullshit. He should have known. Don't jump the fuck out like that. If you need...
See, that story just still doesn't make sense. Why the driver who can't put something in park would jump out.
Right.
Like, it doesn't make sense.
You think the passenger would be the one.
That can't be the right story.
And he could have put it in neutral and then put the emergency brake on. There is that.
You know, I just...
Then what would be the reason for the hurry up and jump out?
There wouldn't be. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. The story doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that's why I
really hope
the best thing to do to get out in front of this is release the footage and let the footage do the speaking. Then it's not a he said, she said, or whatever.
And it's not revolving around this one kid's eyewitness testimony, which very well could be wrong.
Well, and not only that, okay, this kid has seen his best friend die.
Yep. So
adrenaline is pouring through him. They thought they were fixing the car. Now it's turned into his friend's been shot. So he, even if he's doing his damnedest to be as accurate,
he's still not going to be. It's impossible.
Because he's God, the adrenaline and the fear and the footage doesn't have emotions.
Exactly.
And I'm sure,
the footage doesn't have a motive.
And I'm sure, I'm sure we've all been pulled over by the police or been passenger of someone. As a passenger, you're not watching your driver and the police behind you the whole time. So everything was happening over here.
Yeah.
If I ever get pulled out of the car by the cops, you better be.
Who said that he got pulled out?
I'm saying if I ever get pulled over and get pulled out of the car by the police,
Okay,
But
I want you to be watching
he
me.
didn't get
that's
pulled out
not
of
what
the car.
happened. That's what I'm saying. It was a normal traffic
Until
stop.
it went wrong, it was
Then
just...
stop making shit up.
I'm not making shit up.
You're making up a scenario.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
I'm saying
There was no reason for him to be on alert, you know.
The passenger's not going to be watching his buddy and the cop like this over his shoulder.
Yeah, because he didn't have a reason
happened,
to.
He's not really an eyewitness.
He might have
He's not,
partially seen
Yeah,
the
he could have
actions
partially seen
of
it.
his
He could have
friend,
heard stuff,
but I
but-
bet you he wasn't looking back and
Right,
seeing
Probably
all
until
the actions of the officer.
till it went sideways. It didn't have his full attention, probably.
It's
Because,
like all the videos you see online. Nobody starts recording before something happens.
yeah, you always
you're like,
start in the middle, and you're like, what
well,
the fuck happened before?
What happened before? And that's going to be the same with the passenger because he's probably just sitting there waiting for the cop to come up.
And that's
Well,
why
that's why the body cam and the dash
And
cam
until
footage.
something happened.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why that dash cam footage
that's why
is-
they don't need
I hope it's body cam because the dash cam, depending on how close
the
they pulled
angles
up
and stuff. Won't show
behind the
everything.
truck. Yeah, it may not show anything.
but one is better than none.
Yeah,
is what
I mean,
I'm saying.
Yeah, but they need to come on. We've all seen the writing on the wall. They all need to have body
Well,
cams
fuck,
on.
our
from the-
taxpayer dollars paid for it. Why the fuck have it if it's not on?
and it needs to be working. There, you know, come on. It's not an option. It needs to be just like they shouldn't go out
I
without.
thought it was state law.
I thought it was too. They shouldn't go out without vests, and they shouldn't go out without the body cams because then everybody is protected. You know, if the cop isn't doing anything wrong, it's right there to exonerate them.
Yep.
If the cop is doing something wrong,
It's right there.
right there to damn them.
Yep.
And
I
exonerate
don't
the people.
understand why cops are always telling people to not record them. I mean, if the cops come up and recorded me, then
No,
Yeah.
you absolutely
I won't
have.
be recording you?
No, you absolutely have the right to record an interaction with the police.
But they
Right.
always do say don't
But
record
she's,
it.
Yeah,
right.
but-
She's right. Even today, they're still running
tell
their
you,
mouth,
turn it
telling
off.
you to,
Yeah,
Don't
but
film me.
But,
Yeah.
but that holds as much weight as someone parking in the middle of the cul-de-sac and me saying, "You need to leave." They don't have to fucking listen to me.
Yeah.
I know.
You know.
But
hell,
then again, you have an officer and a civilian, and now you're not listening.
right?
to the
They're in a
officer.
position
okay,
of
okay,
authority.
well-
It's
This is not legal advice, but it is a fact. You do not have any expectation of privacy in a traffic stop.
well,
Period.
And the thing is,
Which
like,
means that you can be recorded by the police, which is why they can do that, because you don't have,
Right.
there's no Fourth Amendment shit right there, and you can record them as well. Same reason.
and
Yeah, if a cop tells me to turn off the camera, I'm be like, what do you want to hide?
my thing is,
That's
if
what I'd
you're
be
not going to
thinking.
do anything
Mm-hmm.
hinky and you're not going to be acting inappropriate, why does it matter if I film you carrying out your duty for my safety?
Yeah, and also, just like they don't have to tell you, I'm recording you on this body cam.
Right.
Again, no expectation of privacy on a traffic stop, and even if there was, you are in your car.
Right.
Right? So, you don't have to tell them that you're recording either. You know, because everybody's like, I'm recording you, this is going on YouTube, blah, blah, blah.
All right.
Why don't you shut the fuck up?
And
Let,
just-
let,
just
this, let this
on the
go.
DL, yeah.
Let this go how it's going to go. And if he fucks
You
up...
don't have to start running your mouth.
Yeah, exactly. If he fucks up, you've got it on video.
Kind of like
And
what
if he
Ross
doesn't,
always says.
then you've got it on video and you can
The
just delete it
street
later.
is not the place to fight it.
That's right.
You know,
Yep.
they have the power.
You are not going to win that.
So you might as well just keep your mouth shut, keep it on the DL, do your thing, and
There are situations where I think that's a lot easier said than done, even for me. And I'm a pretty cool-headed guy, especially when it comes to not getting shot. But I've seen police, like on video, not in person, like punch motherfuckers in the face, literally unprovoked. Man,
That'd be awful hard
I
to-
dare say I'd be going to jail with a charge for that.
Yeah.
Because you want to act like a bitch, all right, that's what we'll do.
But
then.
if that's what happened, you shouldn't be going to jail for anything.
Mm-hmm. Because if they stepped over the, they're the one.
And
you're the one that showed me.
At that point, you're defending yourself. You're not.
Yeah, but here's the thing:
even if you're defending yourself against them, if
it was unprovoked.
If it's a cop though,
he was
it's not.
He was resisting before the camera footage started.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Because if you were to hit officer, it's what'd you say?
Assaulting an officer.
Yeah, assaulting an officer.
Yeah.
But if the officer did
charge.
something unprovoked first, that's what I'm saying. Then it should be you were defending.
Yeah. Unfortunately, though, it's not.
It should be. I agree with you.
I know, but
but I mean
that's what I'm saying. I'd probably catch a charge.
Yeah.
It'd be like you think it's funny to hit a woman in the face unprovoked? You're gonna love this baseball bat, motherfucker.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know. I fall somewhere in the middle. I know there are bad cops, but I know there are great cops.
Yep.
We see them in our community every day. Mm-hmm. It's a job that I would want to do.
Hell no. Not for $15 an hour or whatever the fuck it is.
If that.
Yeah.
No, I think it is like $15 to $16 an hour.
Right.
No, not in places like Cabot.
I think it's like 11, 12.
Yeah.
$11 an hour is minimum wage.
You're making more doing fast food in some of these places than risking your life.
That's
and
stupid.
It's just like with the prison guards. Look, if you can't pay them a decent living wage, then you're not going to get decent people. You're going to get people that are
right.
If you scrape the bottom of the barrel with the pay, you're going to get the bottom of the barrel kind of person.
Because I'll be the first one to tell you, I do not think that fast food workers deserve $15, $16 an hour. I think that's stupid. Because if you want more than minimum wage, you need to have more than minimum skills. But
yeah, I need to have a living wage. Then don't work a high school job.
Yeah, but when you're talking about something like police, COs, shit like that, that pay needs to be commensurate with not only skill, but the level of risk that is involved.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Because both of them are risking their lives every time they show up to work.
Oh, yeah.
Hostile environment pay or something.
Yeah, I mean, hazard pay, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, hazard pay, absolutely. I mean, you're talking about going in there not knowing if you're going to make it home for minimum fucking wage. I think the fuck not. No.
And if we want to hold them to a higher standard, and for the record, I think we should, but we have to pay them at a higher standard too.
Just like, and it's the same thing with teachers too.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, the teachers make what, $15?
Not enough.
Maybe $20 an hour.
And out of their $20 an hour, they have to pay for all this bullshit for the classroom.
Oh, yeah.
That's so wrong.
Yep.
Like, I got no problem with my tax dollars paying for teachers, paying cops' salaries, paying for You know
what I do have a problem with? New AstroTurf at the fucking football stadium. I got a problem with that. I don't have a problem with the cop's salary, the teacher's salary. You want to give all these kids free fucking lunch? Hell, throw in breakfast too. It's on me.
Yeah, I'm with you.
That's absolutely fine.
That whole lunch thing where kids, you for what we pay in taxes, you can feed those fucking kids breakfast and lunch.
Yep. For free. They don't have to pay any of it.
You can
because
feed all
you know
those
what?
prisoners, you can feed all the
kids if you can feed prisoners, you can feed school children.
Because you know what? Their parents are already paying taxes.
Yeah.
So where's the motherfucking problem? You know? I mean, it's not like they're feeding them gourmet food any fucking way. The shit comes on a Cisco truck that they buy by the metric ton.
It's all going towards sports.
Yeah, that right there, that's what I have a problem with.
Yeah, I have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with sports being supported or a thing, just not to the exclusion of everything else.
Yep.
You know, the performing arts, they're important and very vital. All these other programs, all these other like extracurricular activities, they matter too. Not every kid can play football, and then of course there's football, then there's basketball, you know, but like all that shit matters, not just the football kids.
It's more like football and then basketball.
Yeah, like way down here. No. We need, you know,
that's why I couldn't be part of the school board. They would fucking hate me.
See, because it would burn my ass. Like, there shouldn't be a thing where a kid wants to play an instrument in the band
and they can't afford it,
and can't afford the instrument or the uniform. That should not be a thing. Not in a town like Cabot.
There should never be a situation where a girl wants to be a cheerleader and then you got to drop what $2,000 before the season even starts?
Before she even hits the turf.
But
I wonder why all the rich popular girls are cheerleaders.
yeah, but
the other
these
kids
fucking
that are just as-
football players, do they have to buy their? They probably have to buy their cleats. Maybe.
Yeah.
They don't have to buy their
Pads.
They don't have to buy their pants. They don't have to buy their jerseys. They don't have to buy their helmet. They have to buy their mouth guard.
Right, because that
That's
can't be reused.
it.
And if we can do it for them, we can do it for these other programs and the other kids.